living the life of an unintentionally, internationally unknown performing illusionist of her own universe ain't all that bad. But behind the glitter, the glamour, the sequins, and the lip gloss lies the undeniable fact that all that glitters is not fake Swarovski crystals. Stay tuned as we take a closer look on tonight's episode of Krystal Kleer, Behind the Beauty. The story starts with a little boy named Mattress growing up in a small Minnesotan cow town known as Winona. The personality known as Krystal Kleer wouldn't rear her pretty head for another 25 years. But she was there from the very start, just waiting to break out of her small-town shell. From an early age, Mattress's grandma, Viola, sensed that her grandchild had been bitten by the 80s gender bender bug, and she would take matters into her own hands. It was Halloween of '86, and Viola, the open-minded, loving matriarch to a large Irish Catholic family, decided to take down her brown polyester curtains from her front windows and hand-stitched a fabulous evening gown for Krystal's debut. It was a pivotal moment for the budding star's newfound identity and the start of a journey into an entirely new universe. The next years were a colorful and flamboyant time for young Krystal. It was the summer of '86. Ollie North was on the hot seat, and Imelda Marcos cleared out her infamous shoe closet. And the Oprah Winfrey Show goes national. Krystal's fashion sense challenged small town's notions of normalcy, and things got turbulent for Krystal. School was no longer an option. Over the next 4 years, Krystal would jump from bedrooms to broom closets or anywhere she could lay her head down a count sheet. Earning her badge as a beauty school dropout, Krystal decided to pack up her hair and her heels and heads for the bright lights of the Minneapolis. It was the summer of '91, the dawn of a new era. A few years later, December of '94, while visiting a popular downtown non-heterosexual entertainment complex, the Gay 90s, Krystal had a chance meeting with the show director at the time, Dee Richards. Like a junkie to heroin, Krystal was hooked and hired on the spot. 2 months later, on Friday, February 3rd, 1995, Krystal Kleer joined the cast of exceptionally outstanding and talented performing illusionists at the La Femme Show Lounge. In the summer of '97, Krystal was flown to Oprahville, where she collected her $50 appearance fee on the now defunct popular afternoon talk show Jenny Jones.
Okay, are you ready for Mattress?
Before the guy was shot. That same year, Krystal joined a newly formed comedy troupe with past performers she had crossed paths with since the beginning of her fame. The zany Barbecue, the incredible French singer Rhoda, the smoking hot announcer Doug, and Miss R. Krystal performed with the troupe all the way to the Big Apple in the summer of 2000 for the Toyota Comedy Festival. Once there, she appeared on the Today Show with then co-hosts Katie Couric and Matt Lauer. But after one performance, Krystal calls it quits when they return home. Krystal appeared in 2 very low-budget movies, playing a club kid in Homo Heights and a prostitute in an untitled, unreleased film. She's performed at numerous AIDS charity events and the occasional tacky bar show throughout the tri-state area. Then, sadly, Krystal would start to feel the warm glow of the marquee bulbs beginning to flicker and fade, and decided she had endured enough divitude from certain performers and hung up her heels for good. That is, until she got bitch-slapped 8 years later. By the spring of 2008, Krystal received a desperate phone call from a past illusionist that she never had the pleasure to personally work with. Bitch Flowers was her name, and with the help of Barbecue, Camille Collins, and burlesque loudmouth beauty, Foxy Tan, these performing illusionists pay a sort of homage to the great Studio 54 days of the late 70s and 80s in New York, and christened the show April Showers Bring Bitch Flowers. The night turned out to be a huge success. Krystal Kleer can finally taste the dimly lit spotlight once again. Who knows what glittering path she'll take next? Stay tuned and find out.